What's going on, everyone? This is your man Shade Zero here. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling, a little bit stressed out though, just a little bit, like a little tense. But life is stressful, so we just gotta treat it like a roller coaster. We just gotta sit in the seat, buckle up, and just get ready to brace for it. Just take it, and it'll be over soon, and you can get off the roller coaster and live your life. Like, that's the way I look at it. So that's not gonna stop me from making videos. Let's get into this. Lord of the Rings. All right. First and foremost, I have to say this was the biggest surprise I had from Warner Brothers in a bit when it comes to games. I did not know that they were making a Lord of the Rings game. I didn't. I had no idea whatsoever. I don't know if they kept this under wraps, or maybe this was something that I just completely didn't look up or maybe overlooked. But I had no idea that this was coming out. Ironically though, I do know that a bunch of Star Wars games coming out, but I didn't know about the whole Lord of the Rings game. But Shadows of Mordor looks really fantastic. However, I really do feel like this is Lord of the Rings interpretation of Assassin's Creed. They're taking a lot of elements, or not a lot, they're taking a really key element that Assassin's Creed use a lot in their games, like the battling system and the whole killing the officers and shit to move up to your goal. But let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's see if you guys agree with me after the video. So first and foremost, let's talk about the story. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. Not too big to say I'm a hardcore fan, but I am a fan of their work. I don't read their novels, unfortunately, but I do watch their movies. I do like The Hobbit. Very interesting series of movies. They're not my favorite, but I've seen them. This game is taking place between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, telling the story about Tilion, who was a ranger in Mordor, I believe, and unfortunately his family was killed, was taken away from him from what's his name, Shaolan or something like that, or Shaoran. I don't know why I said Shaolan. I'm thinking Mortal Kombat. Shaoran, and he wants revenge. This ranger wants revenge. He wants to exact his revenge by all means. So he's making his trip to Mordor, and that's where the story kind of takes place. So it's a very generic, basic storyline, but it is something decent to get started, and it is a Lord of the Rings game, so you can kind of feel like the lore won't let you down. I don't think they're gonna let me down when it comes to lore. However, it is a generic story. I'm just hoping that everything else can kind of cover it up, kind of just overwrite it. So then we look into graphics. The first thing I see of him walking with the cape blowing and the environment, the wind, the people, I was stunned. Like, you have to remember, I overlooked this game and I was stunned at what I saw. Very impressive. This game is going to be on the PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3. I don't know if it's coming out on PC, so you guys have to let me know on that one. But I think they were playing it on a next-gen system, and it looked really fantastic. I fell in love immediately with the graphics. I fell in love with the details that they put into to orcs' faces. You can see the bumps, the bruises, the scars, the warts, the everything, the ugly. You can see the ugly in there, and it hits you in the chest. I love those feelings where it's just bang, like I was not expecting it. So very impressive indeed. When we get into gameplay, it does look good in gameplay wise with the graphics. It does change a little bit. You don't get that that immersive next-gen look, to me at least, but it still does look really good nevertheless. The gameplay though, this is where we start talking about how it's like Assassin's Creed, because the gameplay style is very Assassin's Creed feeling-ish. You fight the same way, The targets are the same way, but what's different is the countering system and the nemesis feature and the ways you can go about each fight. So let's get into those. The countering system looks really awesome. If you are hit maybe a certain way, or if you're down a certain amount of health, you get down on your knees and you're vulnerable for a fatal blow, and you can pick this moment to counter and get back on your feet. Very nice. You can also throw people into environmental stuff like maybe spikes, flames, water. You could probably throw them off cliffs. Very nice. Gotta love features like that. This man has the power that you would normally have when you're wearing the ring, called Wraith. I think that's what they call it. And at that point, you become like this ghostly looking guy, and you start seeing different ways of how you can play the game. You can teleport to certain enemies to, you know, take them down, or you can put fear into your opponents using this technique, which is very Batman-like, but it's very awesome though. Nevertheless, I loved it. I love the chase that he was making with the one of the lower officer orcs in the game. So once you get your hands on an orc, one of the lower officer orcs, you have multiple ways you can play this game. You can use him as a spy. You can use him to assassinate your head up officer orc that you have to kill, or you can sacrifice him. And I believe there was another option, but I can't remember exactly what that one was. So there was sacrifice, I think it was sacrifice, spy, assassinate, or I can't remember the other one. I really can't. But there is another fourth option. So all that was amazing, and then we get to the point where we get to Nemesis. The Nemesis feature is very nice. The enemy remembers the past battle that you had with him. So if you so happen to burn this guy in the face, he's gonna remember when you burned him in the face, and he's gonna say, "You burned my face, now I'm gonna burn your corpse," like he said in the game. So my question is, what if I don't burn him in the face? Is that already pre-scripted into the story? Is that pre-scripted in the fight? Or let's say maybe I give him a scar on the chest, or I give him a scar in the eye, or maybe I do something to him personally, like kill his wife or best friend or kid. You know, will he remember that? And that's my question for the developers, if I could ever ask them a question. Will that be in the game? So, but however, when you are fighting, he's going to remember that, and he's going to bring it up, and you're going to really feel like you've interacted with this man before, with this orc before, and you're going to get epic battles. And I love epic battles. And like I said, it felt really Lord of the Rings. It felt really Lord of the Rings-ish, though it did have that Assassin's Creed feel. I felt it when he was climbing onto stuff. I felt it when he was stealthing around. I felt it when it was starting to get slow, and he was starting to come up with options of how he can, you know, attack his opponent, you know. But the only thing that's different between the two is that you're not assassinating your officer. You're going in brute strength to kill him. Like how, you know, if you fail in Assassin's Creed, you have to give chase, and then you can probably fight him. Well, it's like that it's like that in this. Like, that's the only option you get. You can't just up and assassinate him. You have to fight. So, other than that, this game looks fucking amazing. Like, I would get this probably day one, depending on how well this game continues to bring out videos. And this game is open world, which is another awesome thing to hear about. So I'm interested in hearing more about this game. What about you guys? Do you guys think this game was fantastic like I did? Or do you guys think you need to wait to see some more footage? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys like the video if you guys enjoyed. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe too to get more videos and content. This is your man, Shade Zero. I'm out. Deuces.